Today I'm going to be looking up every NBA team on Urban Dictionary. I figured now's as good as a time as ever since the finals are upon us. But before I get into it, there's two things y'all should know. 1. Expect a lot of these definitions to be outdated. And 2. Unlike most of my videos, there's going to be a decent amount of swearing and topics that are not safe for work. So yeah, watch at your own discretion. Atlanta Hawks, a very underrated team now. Full of young, rising stars like Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, and Jamal Crawford. All the f***s above me are wrong. Man, you see Jamal Crawford J that 3? Man, the Atlanta Hawks are good. Yeah, surely one of the players he mentioned went on to win a ring. Boston Celtics, a giant bandwagon that everyone started joining during the 2007-08 season. It really sucks for me that a bunch idiots like the Boston Celtics when they do good. I liked them even when they sucked. I mean, I hate the Celtics as much as the next guy, but I don't think a lot of their fans are bandwagoners. I mean, yeah, they do have some bandwagon fans, but I think the majority of their fans are pretty loyal. However, they are pretty racist as well. Brooklyn Nets, New York's newest basketball team. Originally from New Jersey, moved to New York, then back to New Jersey, and then back to New York. The Brooklyn Nets are Brooklyn's first team since the Dodgers left in 1957. Watch out, New York Knicks. You've now got competition. Yeah, something tells me the Knicks don't feel very threatened by the Nets right now. Charlotte Hornets. No matter who tries to tell them they had the wrong mindset, they fought to the end and didn't change for anyone. Their fans would take that over becoming a different team just to win a game any day. The Charlotte Hornets made it to where they made it. There was nothing stunning about them not making the playoffs. People saw it coming from as soon as the media started adding hype and excitement about the playoffs well before the end of the season. Some of us knew something would happen to throw them off course, and it turned out to be the injuries. Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls are the greatest basketball team of all time with 6 championships. The franchise boasts such greats as Bob Love, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, and Derrick Rose. They also have one of the most passionate fan bases and all share an equal hate for LeBron James and the Heat. You're a Chicago Bulls fan. Sweet, I hate the Heat too. Cleveland Cavaliers, the 2007 NBA Eastern Conference champions. The Cavs have been around since 1970 and have made the playoffs 15 times. In 2003, they drafted superstar LeBron James, who is now the face of the organization and the team's best player. The Cavaliers play their home games in Quicken Loans Arena, which is nicknamed the Q and was formerly called Gund Arena. 2007 was the best season in franchise history, in which the Cavs won the Eastern Conference, but were swept in the NBA Finals by the Spurs. Nonetheless, it was an awesome season. No one expected them to go that far. Pistons fans everywhere watched in a dazed state as the Cleveland Cavaliers came back from an 0-2 deficit to win 4 straight games and claim the conference title. Dallas Mavericks, world champions. Did you see them Dallas Mavericks make the Heat and all their fans look like weak-ass the other day? Yeah, bro, they killed it. Denver Nuggets, the baddest basketball team in the NBA where the fans can feel it. Also, to native Coloradoans, code name for some bomb-ass kind bud. Hey, let's get some of those Denver Nuggets for the Nuggets game tonight. That Colorado cough is the bomb, homie. Y'all are never beating the weed state allegations. Detroit Pistons, one of the best or arguably the best basketball team in the NBA right now. They play great defense and have a balanced offense which led them to a 64-18 record this season. Best in the NBA. Also made the finals for the last 2 seasons, winning the NBA title back in 2004 against the LA Lakers. Easily have the best starting 5 in the NBA, with Chauncey Billups, Richard Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace, and Ben Wallace. You saw Game 7 of the Pistons-Cavs series? Detroit Pistons whooped their asses so bad they only scored 61 points the whole game. I love how in both the Cavs and Pistons definitions they mentioned each other. Golden State Warriors, a much improved team in the NBA who beat the top-seeded Dallas Mavericks in the first round of the 06-07 playoffs, which became the biggest upset in NBA history. Mid-06-07 season, they traded Mike Dunleavy, Troy Murphy, Ike Diagu, and Keith McLeod for Indiana's Steven Jackson, Al Harrington, Josh Powell, and Sarunas Jasikevičius. It was a great trade for the Warriors. Baron Davis is the star of the Warriors, with backup from Jason Richardson. Currently, the Golden State Warriors are coached by Don Nelson, former Golden State Warriors coach in 1994. This year, Warriors sophomore guard, Monty Ellis, was awarded the Most Improved Player award of the NBA. We believe. Hey, wanna bet on the Golden State Warriors game tonight? You know, coming from someone who didn't watch basketball in the pre-Curry era, it's kinda cool seeing this different perspective of the team. Houston Rockets. Lucky, unlucky NBA team who managed to get a 22-win streak that got ended by the Celtics in the 2007-2008 season. Dude, wanna watch the Houston Rockets tonight? Other dude. No dude, I don't wanna jinx it, they might lose. Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers are one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference of the NBA, and a championship title isn't too far off. The Pacers also have the most loyal fans in the league, not to mention, probably the most polite fans. Indiana fans know better than to throw beer on players or call arenas making bomb threats. The Indiana Pacers just kicked the Detroit Pistons' ass. In my experience, the vast majority of Pacers fans I've interacted with have been pretty nice, but don't act like you're all innocent. Los Angeles Clippers. Noun. The wannabe Los Angeles Lakers. They try to be Los Angeles' basketball team, but they can never get past the second round of the playoffs. Los Angeles Lakers. 16 champions. Woo! Los Angeles Clippers. 0 champions. Woo! Los Angeles Lakers. Number 1, the best team in the history of the NBA. Number 2, the most hated team in the history of the NBA. Number 1, 14 NBA championships, best all-time win percentage, only 4 losing seasons in 40 years, all-stars such as Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Elgin Baylor, and Jerry West. Number 2, them Los Angeles Lakers. They sucks. Kobe is a rapist and he sucks and the Lakers sucks. That's not very nice. Now at this point in the video I would be reading the definition of the Memphis Grizzlies, but I checked and there just isn't one. For some reason at this point in time no one has written a definition on Urban Dictionary for the Memphis Grizzlies. But Grizzlies fans, I don't want y'all to feel left out, so I took it upon myself to write one. Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies are a professional basketball team based in Memphis, Tennessee. They compete in the Southwest Division of the Western Conference of the NBA. They joined the NBA in 1995 as the Vancouver Grizzlies, and after several agonizingly poor seasons, the team was sold and relocated to Memphis in 2001. The team plays their home games at FedEx Forum. Yes, it's spelled as one word. Currently, the Grizzlies' most notable players include Zach Edey, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Ja Morant. I got us tickets to the Memphis Grizzlies game tonight. Miami Heat. When a girl eats a habanero pepper and then performs oral sex on a man. Damn girl, that Miami Heat you just gave me was extra hot. What the fuck? Milwaukee Bucks. A basketball team that gets destroyed like an 18-year-old blonde chick at a frat party every time they make the playoffs. They haven't won a championship in God knows how long, neither does anyone care. Their coach has the IQ of a 3-year-old child with Down syndrome. Good luck winning a championship, Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks got destroyed by the Heat in the NBA playoffs. Not that anyone was surprised by this. Okay, admittedly this was not the first definition that popped up when I searched for the Bucks. However, the only reason I included it was because of the date it was posted. This was posted just months before the Bucks ended up winning a championship. I wonder how this guy feels about that. Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves, who play in the National Basketball Association, NBA, are one of the worst teams in the NBA. A team which was established in 1989, best known for Kevin Garnett, and Kevin Garnett. Somehow, this team has been in the playoffs 8 times with 1 division title, 7 winning seasons, and only passing the first round once, and that was one time they made it to the conference title game, but they're the T-Wolves, of course they lost. The Minnesota Wolves are also known for trading away NBA superstars after they draft them. For example, Ray Allen, Brandon Roy, Chauncey Billups, and Stephon Marbury. Basically, if you're a free agent and have nowhere to go, the T-Wolves will gladly take you. Dude 1. Hey, let's go to the Minnesota Timberwolves game. Dude 2. Why the hell would I? They suck. Dude 1. Because I got $5 tickets and no one goes to the game, so they're courtside seats. Dude 2. But they still suck. Dude 1. We're not going to watch the game, asshole. We're going to watch the cheerleaders. The only reason anyone goes to the game. Dude 2. Oh you're right. Okay, I'll go. New Orleans Pelicans. Despite only being a few years old, the newest NBA team made the playoffs their second year and operate under the should-be MVP Anthony Davis and his sidekick point guard Jrue Holiday. A truly badass team. Who's your favorite NBA team, bro? My favorite team is that new badass New Orleans Pelicans team with the unibrow wonder Anthony Davis.
Rejected by Anthony Davis.
New York Knicks. A once great team. Now, for us New Yorkers, the games are hard to watch. The Knicks lost again. Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder, or OKC Thunder, or just Thunder as most Oklahomans call them, were originally known as the Seattle Supersonics. The Thunder is a professional basketball franchise based in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as of 2008. Hey man, are you going to the Oklahoma City Thunder game tonight? The Thunder won the Western Conference Finals for 2012. Orlando Magic. Dwight Howard, Steve Francis, Grant Hill, Jameer Nelson, Hedo Turkoglu, Keon Dooling. Future NBA championship winners. Dwight Howard will lead the Orlando Magic to the NBA Finals. Philadelphia 76ers. One of the saddest organizations in basketball history, only known for Allen Iverson and Julius Erving. Philadelphia 76ers, probably the saddest organization in sports history, besides the Browns. Phoenix Suns, my favorite basketball team, probably known for its great players but bad luck when it comes to winning in the postseason. Usually we make it far in the playoffs, but we can't get that elusive championship. I still don't care. I love the Suns and always will. I can only hope I still live in Phoenix when they do win, though. Suns fan number 1. Lakers suck. Lakers suck. Suns fan number 2. Dude, we're playing the Trailblazers. Me. Ah crap. Insert team here. Eliminated the Suns. Oh well, there's always next year. I still love the Phoenix Suns. The Trailblazers also, they don't have a definition, so I'm gonna write one. Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers, commonly referred to as the Blazers, are a professional basketball team based in Portland, Oregon. They compete in the Northwest Division of the Western Conference of the NBA. They joined the NBA in 1970. The team won the NBA championship back in 1977. The team plays their home games at Moda Center. Notable players on the team include Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, Toumani Camara, Denny Avdia, and Donovan Clingan. The team is coached by Mr. Big Shot himself, Chauncey Billups. Even though the team hasn't been good in recent years, they are still a well-supported franchise, which is saying a lot since they don't play in a big market. I can't believe it took this long for the Portland Trailblazers to get their own definition on Urban Dictionary. Sacramento Kings. Chokers. A hoops team consisting of chokers can't perform in the clutch. The Sacramento Queens will never win a ring because they are the Sacramento Kings. Vlade made the right decision parting ways with the Kings. He will finally get a ring. Lakers in 04-05, baby! San Antonio Spurs. The best NBA team in the United States. The San Antonio Spurs beat the out of the Los Angeles Lakers. Toronto Raptors. The only Canadian team in the NBA. Was an expansion draft team in 1995 and usually made fun of by other teams, but Raptors always proves them wrong. Won the championship in 2019, the first time they made a finals, and first time they won it, but it won't be the last. Dude won. Warriors gonna sweep the Raptors. Smart dude. Nope, Toronto Raptors in 6. Utah Jazz. NBA team with 20 straight playoff berths, but no championships. Lost 2 NBA finals in 97 and 98. Had the great Stockton and Malone till this year. The streak will end in 04. The Jazz lost Stockton and Malone. Washington Wizards. A team with a lot of talent and promise. With the signing of Gilbert Arenas in 2003, the Wizards became better, and in the year 2005, Arenas, with the help of Anton Jamison and Larry Hughes, made the playoffs for the first time since they were the Bullets. The following year, they repeated their playoff berth but were ousted in the first round. As I'm writing this, they are near the top of the Eastern Conference. As for the team's name, this franchise had to change its name in 1997 because its former name, the Bullets, carried a violent connotation. During the 1990s, Washington, D.C. was dubbed the murder capital of the United States. I never would have guessed the Washington Wizards would be at the top of the Eastern Conference at this point in the season. Gilbert Arenas has been on fire. He dropped 50 points again.